Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining me in my garden on this lovely spring day. Today we'll start in bound angle pose, so get those feet soles together. And we'll just begin butterflying the legs up and down. We have the Swiss cows over in the field nearby, so you might hear some of their bells today. So we'll just keep butterflying here. Your feet don't have to be close to you, as right now you're not warmed up. You won't be as flexible as if you were warmed up. So definitely bring them out if it feels much more comfy for you. Always listen to your body and modify where you need to. Alright, now we'll come into easy pose. And we'll do a few neck stretches here. So lean your neck down and tilt to one side. And stretch the sides of your neck. And go back and forth to each side. And just keep breathing here. Maybe try and link it with your breath. Inhale towards the side and exhale toward the middle. Alright, now we'll come up into tabletop here. And we'll start with a tiger warm-up. So we'll bring our right leg and point to the sky and then curl it inwards for like a crunch here. So we'll do that 10 times. So raise it and crunch. Raise it and crunch. Just to get our glute muscle going, get our core woken up a little bit. Keep it going. And last one, crunch. Nice. Bring it down and we'll swap leg. So point that left leg up to the sky and crunch it inwards for 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Rest back down, and we're going to slowly make our way into downward facing dog. Just get the footing that feels comfortable for you, and then push on up. Now we'll do a few spinal rolls, so come into your plank position, and then roll back into downward dog, leading with the hips. This flowy movement may be tough at first, but just try and find a nice transition between plank and downward dog. Maybe add some pulses here in the feet, just keep that movement in each pose. We'll do a few more. Back downward dog, and plank, and now we'll stay in our downward dog. So you can pedal the feet out here, get a deeper hamstring stretch, and then we'll walk up to the top of our mat into a forward fold. Now we're going to take our arms and bring them out to the side of us, so like airplane arms here, palms facing the sky. Try and keep the neck in line with the spine as well. And from here, we'll go up into our chair pose. So just bend those knees, engage the quads, bring the arms maybe slightly more up in the airplane posture, so try and open the shoulders a bit more, and bring the neck a little bit higher to keep it in line with the spine. And then we'll swoop up into mountain. Bring the arms to your side. Then we're going to raise our right leg, and we'll try and balance a second here. You can sway that leg side to side to get a little movement in the hip socket. Then we're gonna, once we have our balance, raise our right arm up to the sky, bring our right leg towards the side, take our left arm and bring it out to the left, and then we're gonna look left. So just try and keep your balance here, hold it for a minute. Then we'll bring the foot back. Keep your balance, and we're going to step it back into a high lunge, crescent lunge here. Sink back into that heel and swoop those arms up. Pretend like you're holding a beach ball between your hands, so keep them slightly apart. And just hold this. Breathe. With another exhale, we'll come back down and back up into a halfway lift, airplane arms. Then we're going to inhale up to mountain. And we're going to start on the other side. So lift that left leg up, get your balance. We're going to raise that left arm to the sky, left leg to the left side, and right arm to the right side. And we're going to look right. And just balance. Breathe here. Bring the leg back to the middle. Keep it raised, and then we're going to step back again into crescent lunge. Sink into that heel, find your balance. Inhale, bring those arms up. Make sure in your crescent lunges that your knee is right above your ankle. You don't want it in front of the ankle for protection. Just hold it here. Then exhale, bring those hands down. Come into halfway lift. And back to forward fold. Now we're going to jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale into downward facing dog. Good job. Take a second here. Catch your breath, pedal it out. Really feel that downward dog out. Warm those hamstrings up. Then we're going to exhale and walk to the top of our mat into a forward fold. And then on the next inhale, sweep up into chair pose. Bring those arms above your head. Now we're going to come onto our backs here. So sit down and come to the center of your mat. We're going to do a supine eagle variation. So bring that right leg wrapped under your left leg, and bring that right arm and wrap it under your left arm, and tense your core. For a deeper shoulder stretch, you can bring those shoulders, those arms higher above, and relax. So we'll do it 2 more times. Again, right arm under left, right leg under left, and tense upwards. Keep that core strong. Just keep holding and breathing, and relax. On an inhale again, tense that core, and hold, and relax. Now the other side, left arm under right arm, left leg under right leg, and tense it. Just keep holding. And release. Now tense again. Keep breathing. Really good core strength builder here. Release down. And final one. So tense, harder than you did before. Maybe bring those shoulders higher. So now prepare to do a roll upwards back into chair pose. Use that momentum and swing back up into chair pose. If you didn't make it, then just meet us in chair pose. Totally fine to make it there as you want to as well. And my cat Tigsy's back to say hello. Okay, hold that chair pose. Down into forward fold. Back to plank with an exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale into downward facing dog. From here, we'll come onto our knees and down into child's pose. And just hold this for a second. And prepare for camel swing. So come up on your knees, like standing on your knees here. Bring your hand down to one of your heels and the other hand up into the sky, and then swing to the other side. This is a flowing motion, so we're not going to really hold it in one position or another, but swing back and forth. Just do this a few times. Maybe 3 on each side is a good number. If you're not quite making it to the heel, you can also just leave your hands on your back and just bend backwards. Nice. Come down into child's pose again. Counter posture for the back bend that was the camel pose. And then we'll move into frog pose. So come up, come to the middle of your mat, so both your knees are cushioned by the mat. Bring the toes together, and if this is enough for you and you feel a stretch, then you can stay with the toes connected. But if you want a little deeper of a stretch, you can bring those ankles parallel with the knees. You can also place cushions under your stomach here, or your arms, give you a little extra structure. Just sink into the pose. On every exhale, try and relax more. Exhaling tells your body that the stretch is okay, you're not in any danger, and you'll begin to slowly ease further into the posture. Keep breathing. And we'll come out. So bring those feet back together, use your arms here, and press back into a tabletop. And now we'll come into a seated pose. So if you want to come into lotus, you can. Just sit here and breathe for a second. Compare how you were feeling before the practice and to now after the practice. Just keep breathing. Maybe notice your surroundings. Try and let go of any distracting sounds. Feel free to stay in this posture as long as you want. Maybe swap the feet if you were in lotus. Feel free to enter into savasana as well and further relax yourself. This is our final posture for today in this video, so hopefully this spring flow made you feel more relaxed or maybe even more energized. Thanks for watching.